So you've made the big move down from Whangarei. What's it been like leaving the friends and family behind?
It's been hard, but I've made lots of new friends already, cheesy as it sounds, and so just absolutely loving it down here already.
And what's the plan for tonight?
I'm going out to catch up with a friend Rawiri he's from up north and he's moved down to Hamilton and he's a little person as well, so just having a catch up and find out all the gossip. How's life in Hamilton going?
No one's paying any attention as Loren and Rawiri head out for the evening. Having another little person in Hamilton gives Loren a sounding board, someone who understands how big this move is. The friends met 7 years ago.
Sometimes you can go out, and to the town and go shopping or go out for dinner, whatever. I think I'm going to be good. You have those times where you feel that everybody's staring at you, and then other times you can go out for dinner and think, no one's staring at you and it's all fine. And... can I please just have a lemonade, please? And what did you want?
Do you want people to come up and ask questions, or is it just you would rather do your thing?
When you're curious, you want to know. So for the people coming up and answering questions, then you can answer their questions about, what it's like. Thank you. She must find life hard and all that. So if they come up to you and you be like, no, my life's sweet, I love it, and it's awesome, then they can be like, oh, cool, it's all right to be, it's people who are different live life normally. And how do you find, people, perceive you? Do you think there's, compared to Whangarei, is there, a lot more steering or, less?
When I first moved in, there was. Yeah. But when I started going to the local pools, every so often, that's when I started knowing everyone. And that's when I went into town, knowing more people.
Yeah.
And then I just pretty much just went out from there.
So you think the more people you know, the easier it is just to feel accepted in that?
Yeah, just feel more confident in, feel more confident in yourself. Well, I met her at a small people's conference in 2003. That was also my first experience of, at a conference, especially meeting small people like me and, pretty much talk to them eye to eye instead of looking up.
So once I've settled into uni and got used to the whole idea,
then I can then take you around town and show you.
Yeah, cool. Well, it's been nice seeing you and say hi to everybody there.
Oh, yeah.
Have a good night.
Catch you later, Mum.
And he's just down the end there.
As she set off for her first lectures, Loren knew there'd be challenges. She had little idea how accessible things would be, or even if she could reach the door handles or see clearly in lectures. She's dealt with the unknown most of her life, so wasn't too phased.
It's like that one there, and then there's
Okay. I don't know. Algebra 1. I'm following Caitlin. I'm doing a Bachelor of Arts, and so I'm majoring in political science.
I'm Tracy Boyle. It's my job to welcome you to our Faculty of Arts and Social Sciences.
Loren's always been that little bit outspoken. Even as a schoolgirl, she saw a role in educating people about what it's like to live with a disability. She believes she can help drive change.
And any of you own a house from Northland? Oh yeah, from a vacancy.
I have done a lot of guest speaking around different places and schools and that about who I am and the fact that I have a disability, but I want to live a normal life and I do my best to live a normal life. The fact that I've got a voice, I might as well use it. My dream is to go into political reporting. Just because I have a disability doesn't mean I'm not going to go into, a journalism job. Where's Caitlin? I don't know if I can walk up the stairs without fainting. Okay, we have lost Caitlin.
We have lost Caitlin. Here's Caitlin.
Wait, where's Caitlin?
She's coming.
Okay. And then eventually go into, hopefully, politics to some degree, again, to prove people that just because I have a disability, it doesn't stop me. So sure, we're going to go back now to the hostel?
Yeah.
Cool. Right, have we got everybody? We do.
I've seen inside there was a few hundred people. I mean, is that daunting?
It was a little bit, but it was good to have friends, just for that support. So, we're all in the same, I guess we're all in the same boat.
So this is your first opportunity to get around campus. How'd you find it? Was it set up for you?
It was good, yeah. Thankfully this room doesn't have too much stairs. Some of the rooms have got a lot of stairs, but I guess I just have to deal with them as they come. But, you know, they're quite well set out in the fact that with the tiers, so you're not looking at the back of someone's head, which is a bonus. So. Hi, can I just please have a hot chocolate?
Have here or takeaway?
I have here, please.
What are some of those other things that might really impact on you?
I just guess the distance. I guess I'll find out next week. You know, I maybe have 10 minutes to get from one side of the campus to the other. So, but they're pretty relaxed, and as long as you're there reasonably on time, and I'm sure they'll be fine if I'm a little bit late. I've got to do a runners.
Because she's always had to adapt, Loren's able to do anything she sets her mind to. She sets her goals, then works towards them, one little step at a time.
I want to work in some degree of politics. To what level I'm still a bit unsure about. I want to get a lot more life experience behind me, you know, get a real job, get out more in the world, but just to be a strong advocate for people with disabilities.